Welcome to today's workshop. So to start, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be on this training. I know it's not easy to carve out time to work on strategies that can grow your business, but I almost guarantee the proven strategies we are about to give you can help you grow your brand and get more customers fast. We are seeing companies double and even triple their online marketing results. So if that sounds good to you, then I think you're going to love the next 45 minutes as we reveal these new strategies to you. So the goal of the workshop is simple. We are going to pull back the curtain and reveal not one, not two, but 3 powerful secrets to getting more traffic to your website and better leads and prospects for your business so that you can start building your business faster than you ever thought possible. And the best part is that your competition doesn't know any of these strategies yet. We are going to lay out the strategies with such clarity that if you take good notes, you can start implementing them in your business in the next 24 hours. We are expecting a full house on our call today, so just a few things I think that will help you make this time very successful. Go ahead and grab a pen and paper so you can take notes, or open up a note-taking device on your computer. These are cutting-edge advanced strategies, and some of the trends that we will show you will make this the biggest opportunity for your business this year. Responding to my questions helps you get a lot more value because, 1, when you write your questions and thoughts down, it gives you clarity, and 2, it helps me to see if I need to slow down a little to help you. So let's do a quick test. Type 1 in the chat box if you're ready to go. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Tammy. Excellent. Thanks for your great feedback. It looks like everyone is here, so let's get things started. If you're serious about getting better results with your online marketing and more targeted traffic for your products and services, the next few minutes could change everything for you. As an agency wanting the best for our clients, we followed the advice of gurus, and nothing they said worked. Our clients wanted results, and before they became our clients, they all had one thing in common. Their online marketing wasn't getting them results. Let me ask you, and you can type in the chat box, what's the number one thing that you're struggling with regarding building your online brand and getting more leads for your business? Now, I know a lot of different people are on the call today, so before we start, what are you trying to figure out? How to get more leads? What's the best way to get my company in front of more people? What's the best way to get ahead of my competitors online? How can I get more people not just seeing my website and business, but also get them to pick up the phone and contact us? Now, these are all great questions. These questions are not only the questions every business owner is asking, but more important, these are the questions that your competition is asking right now. And you're going to be very excited that almost every question that I read off, we are going to give you the answers so that you can start getting a lot more success in the next 24 hours and blow away your competitors. Over the last 2 years, we've been studying new online conversion trends that very few people know about. We've discovered some easy-to-use strategies that can get your online marketing to start generating results fast. For the first time ever, we are going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly what to do to leverage the power of online branding and reputation to get amazing results for your business. Over the short time we're going to spend together, we'll reveal a 100% new marketing strategy to leverage the power of your brand that will help you build traffic and convert those leads into new business as fast as humanly possible. And the best part is how inexpensive it can be if you have the right strategy. That said, we've spent a lot of time figuring out ways to help guarantee you get results from the strategies we're about to give you. So we've created a special bonus for everyone that we will go over at the end of today's training that will supercharge your success. Sound good? To start, we want to reveal some of these new trends we've been studying and some proven sales strategies so you can copy what we are doing and generate new business quickly. Between myself, our team, and strategic partners, we've spent thousands of hours in research and actually applying these strategies to get predictable results. And speaking of team, I'm going to bring a team member on to reveal some new trends and the loopholes we've discovered with online branding that can help you get success. So I'm going to hand it over to Steven because he's put together the latest up-to-date data points that will reveal exactly what you can do to get more customers and clients by building your online brand. Stephen, are you there?
Well, hi, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here and take you through what we've discovered to be some very powerful ways to grow your business and build your online brand at the same time. Again, my name is Stephen. I'm the director of online strategies here at our company. And I got to let you know, I know exactly what this special bonus is that we're going to be giving you at the end of the training to help you supercharge your ability to build your business. And you are absolutely going to love it. And it's going to build on everything you're about to see right now. Now, there are about 7 different strategies that we want to share, but for the sake of time, we narrowed it down to the top 3. And the best part is that your competitors don't even know about these strategies yet. We believe that you can put yourself in an entirely new category of success when it comes to online marketing if you follow some of the strategies we're going to be giving you. You can literally just copy and paste them. So make sure you take really good notes and let's jump in. So the first thing we want to do here is we want to look at some trends and some strategies that businesses in your industry, some of the top 1%, are taking advantage of right now to grow their business. But I want to make a quick assumption. You already know and you believe that online marketing is not just important, but a critical part of every business's growth strategy this year. I mean, if you and I want to get in front of more prospects, then online marketing is the way to do it, because all our prospects, every client we would ever want, is online right now. And it's very easy and more than ever for them to be able to search for a product or service that they're looking for. So before we jump in, I want to quickly define a very important term so we're all on the same page, because I know a lot of us that are on the call right now are from different backgrounds, different schools of thought, but I want to define what's called a sales funnel. Very simple term, but a lot of people have different perspectives on it. A sales funnel is simply a campaign designed to move the prospect through the sales process. So we're going to funnel them through the process. So a funnel really is defined by starting out with a prospect, right? A specific target market that we're looking to focus on. And then people that actually raise their hands or are interested in our offer will say, hey, I'm interested. That turns into a lead. And then that lead will be generated and that turns into a sale. And then once we've actually sold them, they become a customer. Then we want to upsell them. So does that make sense? Prospect to leads to sales and upsells. So if you're a store and you've got products and services, then that would be like someone entering the store as a prospect, right? Then they're asking a question, then you turn into a lead, right? They end up buying a product. Now they're a customer. That's a sale. And then we might sell them a gift card, right, as an upsell. Now, if you're a consultant, that might be somebody reading a blog post, and then they simply call the business and talk to the consultant. The consultant says, here are my services. They sign up for a consultation or some consulting services, and then you might upsell them on a monthly retainer. So is this a little bit more clear? And let me you do one more. And let's say you're a service business, right? Someone visits the website, then they actually schedule an appointment, and then they buy your services, and then you might upsell them on a yearly contract. So these are all sales funnel, from prospecting to leads to sales and upsells, but different industries have a little bit different perspective. But for the sake of this training, what we want to do is make sure that you just understand that when we're saying the word funnel, we're simply talking about funneling them down the process to turn them from prospect to lead to a buyer and then to upsell them. Sound good? Okay. So we want to share with you 3 powerful, proven conversion strategies. The first is a brand strategy. Every business needs to build their online brand. You have to have authority. You have to actually separate yourself from the competition. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that so you can start generating a lot of business online. But once you've got your brand strategy down, then you really want to focus on a lead strategy, something that can generate leads for you 24 hours a day. And then the third strategy I want to teach you and give you is a traffic strategy. How do you get new prospects all the time visiting your online brand, contacting you, and how do you get in front of new target markets to be able to grow your business? So these 3 strategies are what we've broken down to, and we cannot wait to share them with you. So let's start out with the first strategy. But to understand that, we have to know, what is a company brand? So I want to make sure we're all on the same page, and we're going to define a company brand by this. Your brand is the story that the market believes about the products, expertise, and value you offer. So let me say that again. Your brand is the story that your market believes about the products, expertise, and value that you offer. Look, you might have a current customer and they believe a very specific story about your brand. But you might have someone that's never heard of you and just visited your website, and they have a different perspective on what your brand is. And so what you're looking to do is to create a cohesive story that no matter if they're a first-time prospect or they're a long-term customer, everybody's on the same page, and you're telling your story about your product's expertise and the value that you offer, and you're not allowing the market to actually dictate that. So there are 5 powerful questions that every single prospect, every single visitor comes to your website, asks about your brand. So what story are you telling? So we'll answer these 5 questions. So here are the 5 questions. 1, will this solve my problem? Can this company help me solve this very important problem that I have with their products or services? 2, do I have to decide right now? This is critical because a lot of online brands don't give any type of sense of urgency right now. See what they do? They visit the website and they go somewhere else because there's no sense of urgency because they don't feel they have to decide right now. So how do you create that? Well, we're going to explain that in a little bit. 3, am I getting the best? Do you have the authority? Do you have the social proof? Do you have the 5-star reviews to really show that you are one of the most reputable companies to do business with? 4, am I going to regret this? What type of risk am I taking by getting involved with this company? Because I worked with another company a few years ago and that didn't work out so well. 5, am I paying a good price? Am I getting good value? So these 5 questions is what every website visitor asks about your brand. And what we have to do is we have to tell a really good story about our brand to make sure we're solving all these 5 questions and answering them very specifically. And that's what's going to get them to go from prospect to client very fast. That makes sense? So how do you do this? Well, businesses usually have 2 storefront brands. They've got their local business brand, which is their physical store, but they also have what we call an online business brand, right? Someone's never visited your store, but they see you online. Believe it or not, more people can visit your online brand than your physical local business. So there's a massive opportunity. One of the biggest opportunities you have this year is to build your online brand and differentiate yourself from your competitors. Now, we've dealt with a lot of different businesses. And I gotta let you know, when it's about telling your story, right? Some businesses we work with, they start right here. They have nothing, an empty shell. What do they want? They want some, Rodeo Drive, Palm Beach looking amazing brand online. And they can get this. But these are 2 completely different stories being told, right? So let's look at this. Other companies come to us and their brand kind of looks like this, right? Their website, their online presence is, you can see this photo is telling you a story already about that business. So what's the first thing that jumps out to you, right? When we go to this business, right? Could be a low discount, not very organized versus this brand. So their first impression, every website visitor, everybody online has an impression about your online brand, which leads to why they're going to contact you or why they're going to bounce and go look at your competitors. So we have to figure out what is the story that your market believes about you, and we have to leave a great first impression. So the big question, how do you tell your story in a way that differentiates you and your brand from everyone else in the industry? Now, in the year 2000, you had 12 seconds to capture someone's attention. And with online tablets and everybody going on social media right now, believe it or not, your website has only 8 seconds. That's it. And believe it or not, that's only 1 second less than a goldfish's attention span. So yes, we are marketing to a goldfish. So let's look at some trends of online website prospecting behavior that can impact our online brand and see exactly what we need to do based on these cool new trends that are happening right now that your competition doesn't know about. Because 88%, that's almost 9 out of every 10 consumers who search for a business on a mobile device will call or go to that business within 24 hours. So think of it, mobile is critical. How your business shows up and the way it looks on a mobile phone is crucial to whether they call or visit you. Another new trend, 8 out of 10 consumers will stop dead in their tracks engaging with the website if it doesn't display well on their device. So this is critical. I'll show you some examples just a minute here. Now, this trend is changing the entire behavior of someone looking at your site online. Almost 60% of users on mobile state that scrolling is more convenient and intuitive with a thumb than clicking. So clicking is not convenient at all. Scrolling is more intuitive because everyone's gotten the habit of social media like Facebook, e-commerce stores like Amazon, where you're scrolling through products, you're scrolling through your Facebook timeline to look at what your friends and family are doing. So think of this, if you've got a 25-page website, how do they scroll around? How do they find different things on your website? Well, let's say they got a coffee in their left hand. They got to reach their thumb way up at the top of the little hamburger. They click it so that the menu drops down, and then they got to click another button, almost spilling their coffee all over themselves. So if you can imagine the difficulty it has in having multi-page sites when it comes to a mobile phone. Well, how do you solve that problem? I want to explain that in just a moment. Because the enemy of the conversion is the click. The more clicking, the more things they got to figure out to find what they're looking for, the less you're going to convert those visitors into new business. So websites today, right, they're not designed to do anything except be read. We don't want visitors just to read like a fancy smancy brochure, right? We want them to take action and convert into customers. Agreed? That's the whole goal. Websites are not supposed to be like brochures. They're supposed to be opportunities, 24-hour salespeople online that are continually help our business grow. So what type of actions do we want our websites to take? So when someone comes, what type of actions? Well, visitors can either click, they should subscribe or opt in, or call, schedule, or order. So these are 4 major categories that we really want to focus on. So how do we do that? Well, it comes by understanding what tools are available. So let me ask everyone on the call here, what is the one tool, the number one tool a marketer has to get conversions? So think of that for a moment. I want you to answer. It's really important that you at least figure out what you think the answer is to this. It could be right, could be wrong, doesn't matter. But it's important that you understand what you think the number one tool of a marketer has to get conversions. And believe it or not, it's not social media, right? It's not keyword SEO research, not PPC, right? It's not 5-star reviews. Believe it or not, those are all good and all great marketing tools. But the number one tool a marketer has to get conversions is this: storytelling. See, telling the story, I don't care whether it's an ad, social media, a blog post, your website, an email, it doesn't matter. You're telling a story about their problem, a story about your solution, a story about the value you're bringing to the marketplace, a story about how you're different from everyone else in the industry. So when you think of that, hopefully that's a big aha moment for you, because great marketing starts with great storytelling. So if storytelling is the number one tool a marketer has to get conversions, what do you think the second most important tool a marketer has to get conversions is? Well, let me tell you, you don't have to guess. It's split testing. It's split testing the story, because not everyone knows the perfect story every single time. And so split testing this story helps us to refine the story better and better and better and really speak to the target market, because you don't want to create your marketing like a big shotgun that tries to hit everything. You want to be laser focused on that perfect target market. That's when you're going to get the perfect type of client and the most profitability for your business. So here's the most powerful thing. How do you tell your story with the beginning, middle, and an end with a 10-page website, a 20-page website, a 30-page website? How do you do that? Think of that for a moment. How do you tell that story when they can come to any page on your site and they can literally create their own story? So what if they're looking for a product or service? It's on page 26 and they can't find it. Well, they might assume you don't even have that, but that's not true. So they're creating their own story. They're building their own perspective about your brand. But that's not really your brand, is it? So how do you solve that? Well, that comes in this next step. How do you split test a 10, 20, 30-page website? And the answer is you can't. So what everyone has, including your competition, the 2 most important things you need to get your websites to convert better isn't even possible right now when you think about it. So I want to introduce you to a brand new concept that is absolutely changing everything, which is we call the one-page website funnel. And this one-page website funnel is designed to move the visitor through the sales process. Visitors are looking for products and services every single day, but it's designed to tell your story with the beginning, middle, and end that helps the visitor, let me underline this, choose you. The decision to choose you, because you're telling your story, why you're different, the different products and services that are most valuable, and educating them, the benefits of why they should be choosing you, and more importantly, why they should be choosing you right now. They need to decide right now, and the value that you bring to the marketplace. Don't let them create their own story. You need to take control of your brand and create your own online story with your site. So what if instead of building a multi-page website brochure, you built a single-page website that tells your story with a beginning, a middle, and an end that was designed to convert visitors? That would be a little different, wouldn't it? So let's look at a quick comparison. A one-page website funnel versus a multi-page website. One page versus multi-page. Your story is clear. Multi-page, your story is very confusing. They get to create their own story. User-friendly scrolling navigation, just like Facebook and Amazon, versus hard to navigate, lots of clicks. A one-page website funnels them to take action versus no clear action steps on what to do next. You can split test a one-page website with no ability to split test on a multi-page site at all. You have literally 6 to 10 call to actions, and everybody knows the number one reason the sale doesn't get made is because you just didn't ask for it. And most websites have almost no call to actions, maybe a phone number, maybe a contact us. Website funnels, one-page website funnels are mobile friendly, which is 60% of all the visitors that are actually seeing your site versus not mobile friendly sites that looks like, what I'm going to show you in a moment here, like a tax audit. You can easily track conversions and always be split testing versus very hard to track conversions. And most important, you can create very clear, irresistible offers, what you call lead magnets, that generate leads for you versus a multi-page site. If you created a page that had an offer on it, maybe no one ever finds that page. So you can see here, there's some massive advantages to thinking a little bit differently. And maybe now you're starting to even think, I visited a few sites that when I even clicked on the navigation at the top, it just scrolled me halfway down the page, or it scrolled me 3/4 down the page. And I didn't have to go to any other pages. And it was really convenient and easy to actually find what I was looking for. That's what we call a one-page website funnel. We're funneling them through your online brand story. So we always say this: if you want better conversions, tell a better story. So think about that. What is your online brand? What story is it telling right now? So to illustrate this, I want to show you something we just took a snapshot of, right? This is an average looking website on a desktop computer. So it looks clean, it looks nice, right? This is very typical, but watch what happens when this goes on a mobile phone, which is 6 out of every 10, and it's going to be probably 7 out of 10 next year, every single visitor. Look at that. You think someone wants to read that? 60% of website visitors see something that looks like a tax audit, and their brand looks horrible on a mobile device. Because just because a site is, quote, mobile optimized doesn't mean the content is optimized for mobile. So most sites today come with mobile optimization, so you can read it on any iPad or phone, but it doesn't mean it looks good. So we take a different tack. We focus on getting conversions, what we call something a story block. And this is a critical element to online conversions. A story block is a block of content that's critical to telling your story. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you look at a website here, you can see that there are 2 story blocks, and I've kind of highlighted them here in green. 2 completely different story blocks telling 2 completely different stories. Now, this is what it looks like on a mobile device. A little bit different, right? So the way we build story blocks is very critical because we tell a story with not just images that are engaging and actually tell part of your story. I mean, we've all heard a picture's worth 1,000 words. So we get extra 1,000 words when we have the right photo, but also with something called short copy. This is one of the most difficult things to do in online marketing is to actually write very short sentences that actually tell a very big story, but we call that short copy. But we also use coloring. Notice all the call to actions are in the same color. So the eyes understand that, hey, this is a clickable button that I can actually take the next step. So we design these into what we call story blocks, and they look just like this. Does that make sense? A little bit different, right? So you got a choice of how to tell your brand. Differentiate your brand, separate yourself from the competition. You can have website content that looks like this versus story block content that looks like this. So which one do you think is going to keep them more engaged and tell your story? So now I'd like to introduce you to the psychology of what is behind the one page, what we call brand site funnel. So we all know now why it's one page, and hopefully you understand why we're calling a brand site. Everybody's heard of a website, right? And everybody's got a website, but very few businesses actually have built a brand site that's telling their story, and more importantly, turning it into a funnel that funnels every website visitor into their sales funnel to turn that prospect into a new client or a new customer. So let's take a look at some of the psychology here. Because a one-page brand site funnel is designed to create trust and optimized for converting visitors into customers with a very deliberate framework. The following pages, we've highlighted these optimization details. So take a look at the story block psychology breakdown. One is we have a attention-getting headline. Two, as attention-getting image. We want to show emotion or some type of action that's happening to really engage the viewer. But more than that, we want to create a attention-grabbing offer. And then we want to get an attention-getting button as well. But more than that, we want to actually talk about your promise. One of the first things we want to do is talk about your commitment to the industry, your commitment to the actual customers that you have. And so having that up front is critical, but it goes even deeper than that. You can see this brand site framework and ask yourself, is my website stacking up? Is your website have these things? Well, let's go a little deeper here because keep in mind, this is all on one page, right? That means visitors don't have to click around and find information that they're looking for. All they have to do is go through your story. And now, for the first time ever, you're in control of your story because you also have details of your best offers or your best products or your most valuable services right up at top. But more than that, there's also clear call to actions of what they can do. They can schedule, they can call, they can order. And to help get more conversions, there's also client reviews right up front. This isn't a review page at the 26th page on the website they try to find. No, your 5-star reviews are front and center for the whole world to see that you're the most reputable company to do business with. So you can see here how this framework can really dial it in. Now, what we want to do is really reveal this entire framework to you. So we have something called our secret 21 block story formula. Now, I can't give you everything here because obviously we don't want our competitors seeing what we do for our customers and how they're getting so many conversions, but I at least want to share with you the 21 story block formula, exactly how we build a story. We first start out, obviously, what we call the navigation block, so they can easily scroll around. And we have something called a cover block that really is a summary. It's like the trailer of a movie, which is the first thing that every visitor sees. But then we go a little bit deeper and we list out the top 6 to 8 services, the most valuable that every business or every customer wants to actually see. Then we have a call to action block. So right at the top, within 12 seconds of them being on your site, they're going to know how to get a hold of you or what to do next. But then we go even deeper. You can see we've got featured service number 1, 2, and 3. So then we rise to the top, the most valuable features that you have in your business, whether it's a product or a service and what they are. Then on top of that, we go even deeper in that to be able to talk about who you are in the industry. Then your expertise, then we go even deeper with a call to action or call today. Why they need to take action today. Why does it have to be right now versus actually waiting a day or two or never even calling you or contacting you. And then we end with how to find you, your hours, and then a footer, which is a summary of everything you just saw there. So this formula is the starting point for building your branding story and differentiating you from your competition and gives us the foundation to start split testing to be able to increase the conversions on your website or what we call a brand site. Does that make sense? So that's secret conversion strategy number 1, a brand site funnel, a way to differentiate your brand and tell your story with what we call a 21 story block formula that converts. So what would happen is visitors would visit your brand site. They'd read your story. Then they would contact you, opt in, and then you'd send them to a thank you page that thanks them. And then instantly, All their information would go into an email campaign to follow up with them, be able to schedule an appointment, follow up with them with different offers. So there's a whole funnel that funnels them through the process of taking them from prospect to actual client and increasing your business. So make sense? So out of the 3 powerful proven conversion strategies, we just talked about brand site strategy, which is the first one. The second one I want to share with you is what we call a lead strategy. Now, before I get into this, it's really important that we define a few things. First of all, marketing versus sales. There is a clear difference between these two. And even with our customers, sometimes there's a little gray area in between. So I wanted to find it very clear. When I'm talking about marketing, I'm not talking about selling. See, marketing is defined as generating leads that raise their hand. A lot of people with their online marketing try to sell. They try to get the client to buy right then and there. And that's not what we want to do. This is a lot more like potato chip marketing. You want to say, hey, do you want to buy the whole bag? You just want to give them a little chip, get them very interested for them to say, yeah, I want more information. So sales is then converting those leads into paying customers. These 2 different things can take 2 different personalities, 2 completely expertises. So when we're talking about leads, we were talking about marketing. So we're talking about generating leads by using the art of marketing to do that. And we're going to have to think a little less like a business person and more like a fisherman when we actually are generating leads. So how do we do that? Well, let's start by defining lead generation. Lead generation is simply attracting, this is important, attracting the right customer into your sales funnel. And how many of us have worked with the wrong customer that's too much hassle, just demands way too much from us, right? Because they're not the perfect or they're not the right customer. So we need to attract the right type of customer. And the key to doing that is the right type of call to action, which we call the hook, and the right type of offer, which we call the bait. So a lot like fishing, right? You need bait on a hook. So what's going to attract the fish and then what's going to hook them in to bring them into the business are 2 different things. So here's the question. Would you be more successful if you had an expert full-time lead generator working for you every day generating leads for you? Yes? Think of that for a moment. Like right now, if you wave a magic wand, you had a full-time person just on the phone or talking to prospects, would you be more successful if you had a full-time lead generator that worked for you every single day to generate leads? And I think the answer is yes, right? So, but how do we do that? What does that look like? Because that can be incredibly expensive to do. So when we talk about lead generation, we're talking about being able to generate leads 24/7 with a different strategy. And this strategy can generate leads for you 24/7 with what we call a lead magnet strategy. Now, a lead magnet strategy is simply an offer, and more importantly, a free offer that attracts your perfect buyer in exchange for their contact information. So the best converting lead magnets, or what we find the best type of bait out there to attract the perfect target market, are these checklists. People love checklists. So whatever industry you're in, your prospect is always looking for some type of checklist to solve that problem. Cheat sheets, kind of insider information, right? To be able to like, how do I actually get this problem solved? Reports and guides are fantastic to give away. Everyone loves a good report or a good insider guide. Trials, like if you have a product or service that's a little bit more on the high end expensive, then you can actually give a short trial or some type of offer that gets their foot in the door, allows them to experience just a little bit of your services or products. Scripts aren't for every single industry, but if you're a consultant, scripts are really good to hand to a prospect because they love some type of word for word strategy to be able to help them. Resource lists, like here's all the ingredients, here's everything you need to actually accomplish this. Ebooks and assessment are fantastic. Everyone loves a good assessment to find out where they are and how far they need to actually go. Samples and insider research. It's fantastic to be able to do insider research, to be able to hand that to a prospect, and that absolutely differentiates you from everyone else in the industry. And then there's microservices as well as audit reports. An audit that you can actually do on that prospect or maybe what that prospect is doing to be able to say, hey, we find this problem based on this audit and we recommend this product or this service to help solve the issues that we found. So, this happens all the time when you go to get your car turned into the mechanic, right? He does an audit, does a 42-point checklist, comes back and gives you that, right? That would be an audit report, and it's easier to sell your services that way. So these are best converting lead magnets. So these are the opportunities that you and I have every single day to generate and to attract the perfect target market. But How do we hook them? Well, these are the best call to actions. A 24/7 self-booking strategy. Now, I want to let you know 90% of businesses do not even know about this strategy. And more important, most don't even use it. And that is the ability for someone 11 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock in the morning to come to your website and then to find out exactly when you're available. They can't call you. They don't want to email you. They don't want to put a contact us in because the fact that you probably won't get called back or followed up with what they believe maybe another 36 to 48 hours. And they want to know exactly when they can get a hold of someone to help solve their problem. So a self-booking strategy is powerful to have an online calendar when someone's available to actually help them. Listening to a recording, this is great. This is an age-old tactic because when you actually have someone call in to listen to something, you can capture their phone number, and that's a lead. So a lot of businesses actually have a recording, say, hey, if you'd like more information, call this number. We have a free recorded message for you that you can learn exactly how to do A, B, and C. Call our staff. View or download this ebook or this cheat sheet or this checklist, right? Email or reply. So sending out emails, right, and action them for the reply, or to be able to email you what their questions are, or to be able to opt in or sign up. Maybe they're signing up to register. Maybe they're signing up for a membership. So these are great call to action. So I want you to screenshot this real quick because generating leads 24/7 starts with having a great free offer. And you can see here, there's so much opportunity just waiting for you. So how does your site compare right now? If I was to go to your website, would your online brand tell a good story? And within a moment of being on your site, would there be a great call to action that gives me something so exciting that it attracts me and then hooks me in where I would actually contact you? Or are 97%, 98% of all your website visitors coming to your site and then leaving? Because there's no call to action, there's no urgency, there's no authority. And they're just simply going to the next website or your competitors to get more information. So this is the opportunity that's right in front of you. So you can generate leads while you sleep. You can either hire a lead generator, which can be pretty expensive. You got to post job descriptions, you got to interview, takes hours, constant training, and pay a lot of money. Or you can actually generate leads with a lead generation funnel, a online page that is specifically designed to tell a story about a great offer that will help solve their problem. And create a lead magnet, build a landing page, and turn your traffic into leads 24/7. So this is secret conversion strategy number 2, a lead magnet funnel, an automated way to generate leads with a funnel that works for you 24 hours a day, attracts hot, qualified leads for your business. So you would actually create a page that's specific for that lead magnet. Don't make it small and just a little blurb. Make it a specific page that you can drive traffic to. And then what happens is whether it's your website traffic or blog traffic or videos you have or emails you send out or social media, you can constantly be referring to this great offer that you have. And more importantly, once you've got one lead magnet up, then in a few months, you can put another lead magnet. In over a few months or even a year, you have multiple opportunities to always have these hooks in the water and this bait that's attracting the perfect target market. So what they'll do is they'll opt in or they'll get a hold and they'll register for your offer. And then they'll go to a thank you page. Then they go onto an email campaign where you can follow up with them 24/7 and nurture them. So this is an easy way to generate leads for your business 24/7. Now, a big question we get all the time is, well, what's the difference if you're both are telling stories, right? Both are using story block strategies. What's the difference between a brand site funnel and a lead generation funnel or a lead magnet funnel? Well, it's real simple. This is your website, right? It's got a great story to tell about your brand. This is your landing page. Super short, super easy. It's a yes or no. Not a lot of decisions to be made. And the great part is you can add a little story block to your website funnel that goes right to your landing page, right to your offer. So this is how you do it. You combine them. They work really, really well together. So 3 powerful proven conversion strategies. 1, we talked about a brand site strategy, and we just finished talking about a lead magnet strategy. Now it's time to talk about the 3rd strategy, a traffic strategy. So how do you get unlimited amount of targeted visitors to your brand site funnels, your website, or your lead magnet funnels and offers? Well, it all has to do with content marketing. Content marketing will put your business and your brand and your offers in front of new markets that you never even knew were out there. But it all has to do with a very specific formula that I want to give you. And when it comes to content marketing, this year, blogging will be one of the most powerful ways to get targeted traffic to your offers and to your brand site 24/7. So here's the secret blogging funnel strategy. Step one is what we call keyword topics, or the bait, right? To attract your perfect target market. Step two is article content that engages them, and more importantly, that they want more. Remember I talked about the potato chip marketing? We don't want to give them every single thing they need. We just want to give them a little chip and get them excited about the opportunity. So when we write an article, we want to engage them so they want more. And that's not the focus of most articles. Typically, articles try to give everything. They try to sell. Again, we're not selling, we're marketing. And three is for them to comment or click and get them to take action. Now, here's a powerful strategy that most people don't know. When you actually comment on a blog article, you have to register. You can't comment for free, right? You have to put your name and email in or leave a comment. So when someone leaves a name and email, what have they done? They've just opted in. But 99.9% of all businesses that do any type of blogging, have any type of articles, when someone leaves a comment, they don't do anything with all those people that actually opted in. But we have a strategy which we call a blogging funnel that we strongly encourage comments. And when they comment, we put them right to an email list and follow up with them instantly. So we've got some strategies that can turn even the blogging comments into leads overnight. So here's the secret blogging funnel strategy. Step one is a 5-step strategy that you can copy and paste. And the first step is the topic research. This, again, is the bait, where we want to attract them. So you want to create 1 to 2 blog posts every single month. Now, this is going to help you on so many levels of being able to do 1 to 2 every single month, everything from SEO to your Google Maps. But the point of it is that you want to actually have and attract the right type of customer. So you want to do a little topic research on what type of topics each and every other week to be able to write about. And then you want to do keyword research on each topic. So even though you have these topics, maybe nobody cares about that topic. Or maybe there's a ton of people that care about the topic. So doing keyword research on each topic, knowing what are the topics, keywords, are people searching for these keywords? Because if there are, boy, we want to write about it. If not, we don't want to write about it. So that'll determine whether the research topics that you've identified are going to be good to write about or not. Now, once we've got our keyword research done, we've identified the top things that people are interested in, then we want to write 2 compelling call to actions. This is critical. Not 1, but 2. Most blog articles, believe it or not, don't even have a call to action. They just say, thanks, here it is. If you want more information, contact us. But that's not a call to action. So this is why your lead magnet funnel is so critical, because now you can say, if you would like this, you click here and you can send them to your lead magnet, you send them to your 24/7 offer. Or if you like to schedule a time where we can actually help you do an assessment, click here. So you want 2 compelling call to actions, one typically in the middle of your article, and then typically one at the very end of your article. So 2 powerful call to actions we find really ramps up all your leads. And then you want to SEO optimize your blog article. So you want to make sure you go through the article, look for the keywords, and make sure you've got enough keywords in there and enough optimization in there so that your article will be lifted up and ranked well, and that's going to give you targeted traffic. And then even more powerful than that is you want to syndicate and market your blog post. And this is what most businesses never do. They simply write the article or blog post, and that's it. They kind of leave it up to, crossing their fingers, and hopefully the Google algorithm and all the search engine algorithm will actually put them at the top. And it doesn't, and they wonder why it doesn't work, and they stop. But believe it or not, if you market that article, the search engines know it and they see it online. For instance, your Facebook profile, right? They're going to see that. The search engine is going to see that it's on Facebook and on social media, and they could actually rank it just because they're seeing it on social media. So putting it in Facebook groups, so finding your perfect target market in the right Facebook groups and dropping links in, say, hey, here's a great new article we just wrote about this topic. That's a perfect strategy. Networking groups. You'll always find groups that hover around the products and services that you have to offer. So there are millions of groups out there, and I don't care if it's basket weaving all the way up to pet care and everything in between. There are networking groups that like to exchange information and be very, very up to date on what's happening in different industries. Current customers. This is a big miss for most businesses. When they have their article, they never send it out to their current customers or even past customers or even their list of emails that aren't even customers yet to stay top of mind. This is a great way to reach out to your list or your email list and warm them up with really great content you've created. LinkedIn, powerful. LinkedIn groups, even more powerful. So if you've got a B2B practice or you're going after other businesses and your target market's on LinkedIn, boy, you need to be able to use that and leverage the power of your articles. Email marketing. To be able to email even cold email lists, those that have opted in, those that have signed up for your newsletter, those that are in groups that you're involved with, emailing that link out is a powerful way to do it. And then retargeting. Those that come to your website. Now, retargeting is a strategy where if someone comes to your website, you can follow up with them with ads to market. Now, a lot of people market them with just offers, right? Like, or branding. Well, you could market them with your article. Think how powerful that is when they come to your site and then for the next 30, 60, 90 days, have an ad that says new topic, right? Learn to do blank. So these are powerful ways that you can market that type of an article to get you in front of the perfect target market. Facebook Live. You're a business owner or you're a manager of a business. Take the article, you already understand the topic, and do a Facebook Live to those that are following you on Facebook or Twitter and actually just talk about the topic and announce you've got this great article and talk about what's in the article. It doesn't need to take a lot of time. It can take literally 3 or 4 minutes, but that content gets picked up and now that's how you market the articles. And don't forget Instagram, very powerful, especially for this next generation of buyers. So content marketing with keyword optimized blog articles can give you unlimited amounts of targeted visitors to your brand site funnels, your website, your lead funnels to generate leads for you 24/7. So we've given you 3 powerful and proven conversion strategies. First, a brand site strategy to be able to tell your story and build your online brand. 2 is a lead magnet strategy to be able to generate leads 24/7. And 3 is a content traffic strategy to attract the perfect target market for your brand site website and for your offers. All so that you can make this year the most successful year financially. So I'm so excited that you showed up today, that you joined us. I hope that this information left you better. And now you've got 3 powerful strategies ready to go to be able to start building your online marketing strategies to be able to grow your business. So again, my name's Steven. Thank you so much for joining us. So what I want to do is I want to turn it back over to our team because they have something very special they want to give you to be able to supercharge and help you with these strategies. So again, thanks so much. And I want to turn it back over to our team.
Hey, Steven, I want to thank you so much. You did a spectacular job, and thanks to our team for putting everything you just did together. Those 3 strategies are incredibly powerful, so every single business owner online now has something proven they can apply to their own business. So here's what we'd like to do. As Steven said, we'd like to do something really special for you. I'd like to take a minute to show you how easy it is to get fast results with the strategies we just shared with you. So you might have shown up today for a reason, or maybe more than one reason, even though we know you're super busy. You may have showed up because you know you're not generating the type of leads that you want from your website and offers, or maybe you need to grow your business with more opportunities and more appointments, but you don't know exactly how to do that. Or maybe you showed up today because you want to position yourself as a market leader and you realize every single customer, every single client, every single new member that you want is online. Right now, maybe they're searching for you, but they just can't find you. Or maybe they found you, but for some reason, they just didn't contact you. Or maybe right now, you're thinking, well, for this year, because of everything that's happened in the economy, or how our economy is going, you want to make this year the most profitable year that you've ever had in your business. Or maybe now you're just tired of guessing at what works and you're looking for a proven strategy to generate more business for your company. Well, that's exactly what we'll share with you. But really, there's only two options. Option A is that you do it yourself and you use what you've learned today, which literally can, I believe, grow your business and add a huge percentage of opportunity. And then with that option, you'll spend weeks or maybe months of trying to figure out how to put it all together. But we really don't want you to do that because we know that we've spent all of the time trying to figure it out ourselves. It took us months to trial and error, and more importantly, the time to figure it all out. Such option is not an option. It's the option we chose, but the reason we put this all together for you today is because of option B. We want you on a fast track to getting results. Start getting more customers almost instantly by having a proven marketing strategy implemented and done for you. So before we get into some more insights and then do some live Q&A, let me quickly show you how fast you can be on a fast track to getting results. And it's called our Instant Market Leader brand and funnel. Our Instant Market Leader funnel and brand strategy is our team of marketing experts who will help you create a proven brand and follow strategy to help you create a powerful traffic strategy. I mean, you have a traffic strategy with keyword-rich content driving traffic that attracts your perfect target market that is ready to buy your products and services. Just imagine the next visitor that goes to your website is ready to buy because you've got great content in the marketplace. But even more than that, the ability to build an automated strategy to develop a lead generation funnel that turns your online traffic into hot qualified leads for you. 24/7. So whether you're on vacation, you're at the beach with your family, or even sleeping at home, this can work 24/7. And even more important is you're ready to build yourself and position yourself as a market leader in the industry to build an automated follow-up sequence that follows up with leads and turns them into new customers and clients. So the first thing we'd like to do is help you generate leads by writing an industry insider report for you. That means we will do the research in the marketplace, and then we will do all the customization to aggregate that information about your industry, and then put it into an insider guide that positions you as a marketplace leader. You can see some of the illustrations when you put it on the right-hand side of the screen. Here it's over $800 in value just to create it for you. But even though that free report is valuable, you have to have some way to market it. That means you need to build a lead magnet funnel system. That means you need to build a website landing page to be able to capture those leads. Design and write all the copy, get the graphics, and then build a thank you page and an opt-in system that actually captures those leads. So we want to do that for you so you don't have to lift a finger. We're now going to be able to write the report that's going to be able to attract your perfect target market, but also build a lead funnel for you so that 24/7 you've got a process that captures those leads and generates leads for you. But then on top of that, we want to build an email follow-up campaign. So when someone opts in to download that free report, now you've got their name. Now you've got their email and the phone number. We want to be able to follow up with them. On autopilot, completely automate the whole process so that every single day for the next 5 days, you're top of mind. And they can take the time to contact you and call you or set up an appointment so you can go from a lead into a new client. But we don't want to stop there because one of the most important things is having a good content in the market to attract your perfect target market. So we want to write a monthly article. And on top of that, we're going to have our team in SEO optimize that article so as to have the best chance of ranking and getting in front of new markets for you, driving new traffic to your offers, new traffic to your website, and to your business. It's over $200 in value each and every month that we will create. And then what we want to do is track it all. We're going to track the traffic to your site, traffic to report everything so you know exactly month after month the success you're having now. If we were to total all of this, that would be over $2,300. But you're not going to have to pay that because we have a very special pilot program that we're creating for businesses that are in the Miami area. But we're not going to stop there because we'd like to give you a very special bonus with our monthly blog to position you as a market leader by not just posting to your blog or posting the article to your blog site, but also syndicating it through all of the social media so we can get the most views. To get that out into the marketplace, that means we want to position you as a market leader to stay on top by positioning your blog article on all of your social media sites. That means we're not just going to create an article for you. So we're going to have one of our article writers write the article and hand you a Word document. We're going to create a custom blog article, and then we're going to do research and have our graphic designer build graphics and design it, lay it out with calls to action. So when they click on your call to action, they can go to your free offer, and then we're not just going to give you the article, design it, but we'll also post it to your blog. And if you don't have a blog, we'll build a blog for you. And then we're going to syndicate it to all of your social media. That means Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. So that's a $300 value each and every month. And what we do that is very proprietary every time is we take your blog article that we actually posted and actually create a unique link for that post so we can track how many viewers that individual post got. And we know that it got 22 views from Twitter. It got 78 views from Facebook. It got 120 views from Google. So you can see we go the extra mile to see what success you're having. And that's why we track everything. But we'd like to give you another special bonus, which is emailing your blog to your customer list. See, each month our team will position you as an industry leader to your current list of customers and prospects by taking and emailing out your blog article to them, and help keeping your perfect target market engaged and helping you stay top of mind so you can generate more business. It's over $300 that we charge to do an email marketing campaign each and every month, but we're going to include that at no cost for you. We have a secret membership where we unlock the secrets of supercharging your ability to grow your business by adding a secret monthly marketing strategy every single month. That means we give you access to our proprietary funnel building software. And this funnel building software is a private membership for the next 12 months. And each month, you're going to get a new marketing strategy. You can build your own marketing strategy inside our software. You can even build standard operating procedures to help your workflow get better. But for you, we're going to include it free as a bonus inside this amazing pilot program. That means you can build sales strategies, marketing strategies, follow strategies, and the strategy we're going to give you. The strategy we're going to give you will help you with new marketing each and every month, with live streaming traffic, social media, upsell strategies, even webinar strategies, and reputation. So for this one-time special offer, we have bonus number 1, our monthly blog posting and syndication service, over $300 in value. We want to give you absolutely no cost, and then bonus number 2, monthly email blog to your list. That means every single month, we'll take your blog and email it to you. We'll write an email sequence to do that. And then bonus 3 is we want to give you access to our marketing strategy membership that delivers to you a copy and paste marketing strategy each and every month. That's over $500 in value every month, over $1,100 if you would like to have these services individually. So what we want to do is our done-for-you brand and funnel strategy. We'll write an industry report, set up a lead magnet funnel, build an email follow-up campaign for all of your leads, write a monthly article as you optimize it so it has the best chance of getting found, and then track everything. But included in all of that, we want to syndicate your blog, email your blog, and add you to our monthly marketing membership. And if you were to add all of this up, that's over $3,000 in coaching, training, and services for your business. But you're not going to have to pay that. For this one-time limited price of $499 a month, you can get access to all of this to start growing your business, getting more leads 24/7, position yourself as a market leader, and then reaching new markets with all of the different bonuses that we're giving you. Let me go off script. Okay, questions on that? That it's looking too familiar, yes? So that's about 5 hours a month, right? 5 hours a month in. Now, the one thing you'll find very interesting is that it actually took me 6 years. But look, we don't want to stop there because we are so absolutely 100% sure that you're not only going to absolutely love this program, but we're going to guarantee your success. So if you're not 100% satisfied with our market leader brand and funnel strategy, you can cancel, and we'll still allow you to keep our monthly marketing strategy membership, where we deliver a new marketing strategy each and every month for the next 12 months. So you can supercharge your online marketing. That's over $3,000 in value. So it means we're going to deliver sales strategies, marketing strategies, funnel strategies, whether it's live stream traffic or social media. We are 100% committed to your success. That's because we know that it's not just one strategy. All the time, even though creating a blog is a great offer, having a great lead magnet are powerful ways or other strategies that you can actually implement by yourself. And so we're going to deliver that to you. So typically, again, this service in this membership is $500 a month. We're going to include it at no cost. But even if you can't, so let's say after 6 months, you say, you know what, we're thinking about going in another direction. That's fine. We're still going to support your business, help your business with new marketing strategies each and every month. So that's our guarantee. We're going to stand behind you for a whole year helping your business grow. Because if all this program did was start generating more qualified leads for your business, would it be worth it? Because if you were going to wave a magic wand or had one wish for your business, do you have anything that you would have wanted? The best thing you could wish for would be more opportunities for your business, more leads, because if more people knew how amazing you were and the problems that you saw, boy, they will now be more successful. But you'd be more successful too, and you'd crush the competition. But if all this program did was help you build your outline, brand, and finally position yourself ahead of the competition, would it be worth it? Yeah, and that's why we've done such a tremendous discount. But how businesses just like you take advantage of this is where most businesses would spend easily $3,000 to $5,000 just in setup alone of building an industry article guide, building a funnel, putting all of that together, building organic traffic, and we're going to do all of that. If all this program did was finally get you more qualified traffic and start converting that traffic from your website into paying customers and clients, would that be worth it? Just think, what if you had another 2 or 3 more clients in every single month? How would that change your business? Well, that's what this program has the opportunity to do. So let me go over it again because it's done for you. Brand and funnel strategy is not only going to give you a free insider report that positions you as a market leader, but also build a funnel for you or add the copy to the graphics design, landing page option, and we'll write an email follow-up sequence that does all of the selling for you. So the moment they see airport, they'll think of you as an industry leader. They're also going to get an email follow-up that tells them to contact you to set up an appointment or to become a new customer. But on top of that, we want to build traffic, reach new markets, and we'll do that by creating keyword optimized content that your target market is looking for. Because right now, there are hundreds, maybe thousands of people in your city now looking up their problem and how to solve that problem. And we want them to find you. And then we're going to track all of the traffic, everything, so you can see each and every month how we can do better and better and better and make you more successful. Then on top of that, we're giving you a monthly blog post syndication. We're going to take your blog and get it out to the marketplace. We're also going to email your blog to your list to keep you top of mind. And that could reactivate your email list, your current customer list, to get you more referrals, and your lead list to be able to turn those leads into new customers. And then we're going to add our marketing strategy membership, where each and every month would deliver a brand new marketing strategy to you at no cost that you can implement yourself. Again, that would be over $3,000. But for this one time, the program is only $499 a month for a minimum of 6 months. Now, if all this did was give you everything you needed to get the results you wanted fast, would it be worth it? There's lots of people that are taking action right now, and you should too if you're tired of not getting more customers.